Ebusuya sem na sem beka ya mote won framam se eye akoa no aba betena eye enkranfo asase so a woye no se woye Igbo king woye eye Igbo fuo hene no eno beto odwase ya che no amanfo ne busa se na nokore be na wasa ansim ebusuya eye nokore enra ana ye opanyini a one na ese se woye Igbo fuo hene Igbo king no eno a eye Accra police for esuonimo.
So is he been released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP
in the cell.
In the cells, and said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador. Nigeria.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to
Nigeria
Ghana.
ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens. What do you call it? NIB or National Investigation, National Security will just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition. So the investigation went through. And he was panting, sweating. He's not a king, he's not a what. This is the palace you built. You're calling yourself a king. You are causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians. Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that one Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you imagine? If I show you videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens. I'm sure I've sent some of the videos to you. Insulting the integrity of the people who has given you land to live, to stay. Can you do that in Nigeria?
Is he an Igbo royal in Nigeria?
No, he's not. He came here as an Igbo businessman selling cassettes.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Cassettes?
Cassettes.
And he made millions of CDs to buy land?
He did not make millions of CDs. He brought in a lot of prostitutes.
Prostitutes?
Ladies. You know the Nigerian ladies on the, what do you call it, cycle and all that?
I don't understand.
You don't know the syndicates of this Nigeria.
So he came selling cassettes, then he brought in...
Then they started trafficking...
Night workers?
Night workers, and now they started bringing Igbo boys and parading himself as the king.
But how does that make him rich?
Because they pay dues to him.
Na ebusuya enra eye amanyukuo a ye friend APC. Omo penny kese baako a wo Frank Tuni ma eye amanyukuo no na wasa eye founder of eye APC. A ye friend eye Hassan Ayarega. Ono na dawroma eno hu se da bi se bia Ghana youth ye buofu na empanimfo no se mo mabubu nyagu o masum na omo stay se dogo bi enu abe no ono ne de sabi obegina se Ghana ni na wode saa eye opanyini ya oba bonti bedi ye nyina atem sabi waba betran ye memu a wo jimi na ye bekan ya esa se Captain Smart ne kwaku menu ne eye Black Rasta masoso no suntino ene Ghana mpanifo bi no asoso no so na ono kra ba moto mienu ase moto ba ko di nanim tino ofi se obetima ya akaka bensam ewo so etino eye Hassan Ayarega se otewo no na enoma bi ha no se da bi ade ntina Igbo ni aba betena Ghana a wodi sansemfo no Igbo ni aba betena Ghana na woye no se woye king abra Igbo fo kromuni king bia wo ho Igbo fo ni king abra sa akwa no kra no onye dehye na nka mbese waba be ye ne ho king e woye Ghana eti Hassan Ayarega enya akonya na okoche sa brantie no na ebusuya enra omode opanyini ekodu eye apose for akache no opanyini se ni BP kosoro it was re omoma no nko hospital se da oboa ana yedi ni twiri mu kopem se ade chenye ana omama ni be na afere a opanyini kodu eye apose for akache no wose wanya king bia wanyi wahini bia wanyi obia nti omunyi no everybody da kopo hey me se Hassan Ayarega chese mema okrum Hassan Ayarega wa chese mema ewokrum na de opanyini aye obenya Ghana for seb Ghana for support wa chese we Ghana ni de shi a man konkon Ghana ne dana akoma so wa chi opanyini din kodu eye aposifo akache no afi opanyini pa che so wanya king no oba ha so oba bedi ni pa na ready jago akwane pa che ahyase no according to eye Hassan Ayarega ahyase na akwa no beso oye ne ho mmasem because ono mampanyi eye Dramani Mahama e wo mfonyini one na na danko akufo do wo mfonyini wone eye even eye Papa Jemu your friend say your mampanyini eye kofuo mu nyina ono mu wo mfonyini etina eye ne say our connections to betima frefre na wonim se Hassan Ayariga no so no ye maso twini kurase no bia afi ofre na ko na wo fom ofre no obusa sa wan de ne ba ho say Hassan Ayariga no afre osite bi sa akwa na de wo ye yi o enti akwa no ofi se bi obenya no ho adidi obenya ni trade didim ana Hassan Ayariga se da me wonim ni pa me do aba han enti akwa ya fe de wo hu abeg or pachew se menya king na me de me ba se me ba be di me pa me nkofo na ato abayi mi na me nka se me ba be si dan bia me nka se me ba be si kingdom bia wa ebusua da enra akwa ne da ne bini ho e wo cells kopem se ade kyenye a wo man be na ebusua esanse mpanifo se ka kum ya gino kokko no mutino enra ode mia me senior man me bra panyin eye Paul Adomo kire eye interview etmumie nkotie interview no na answer na be kwa akotie no Hassan Ayariga opanyini enra obobo bonkofo a eye Igbo kini there be on come Igbo man yi because your friend ken na na itrimo ya ene de aha Igbo man yi enkofo a wahyiehia wo mo president kofo Yewura Mahama na na danko akufo chief imam ne ahemfo kuku dam kofo mo no okoka se ye na na otumfo se tutukura no akwa na kono akwa akochia no eno ne de point of a correction Hassan Ayariga kwasiampani we onko otumfo oda otumfo nim no eye ahoho da bi na ye festival bi okumase bra na otumfo e ba be din eye the 25 eye anniversary okumase no ana eye ahoho da no frafrafo hene baaye kan se Hausa fo hene baaye Yoruba fo hene baaye ana eye Igbo fo so hene enye sa akwa we but Igbo community omu leader ana omu nyina baaye no mu besaye enye se bi akwase awi akwakoche otumfo onche otumfo da otumfo ne ni mfojini bia otumfo nko anu ohina wantimi anko aha inten ho ne de atense onkasa yi mu no wo ye mistake ewo ho ejabusua mumie nkotie eye ekwan a Hassan Ayariga efa so ema ye che eye opanyini a one na ese se wo ye Igbo king ewo Ghana no na sa video we content we eye good evening Ghana a Paul Adomo kire eye chiame ewo ho omo ene twa asa interview nti the credit no ma wo abusua mumie hwe video no na me kanfo eye Remy Spices e de amount o abrochire akọ Afro shop bia obenya bi wo Ghana so a ko shop bia also pe Remy Spices eno nkwan spices a wo de ye wabomu a abusua e sofom na pai enkwan nkwan ye de ma jollof rice ye de aduane bia de eye Remy Spices be bia no abusua e ma ne ye de abusua mumie hwe video no.
What did the Igbo chief do wrong by buying land in Igbo?
First of all, calling himself a king in Ghana is wrong.
That's wrong, I agree with that.
Nobody who is not a citizen of this country can make himself a king in our country. You know the law doesn't permit. So you coming to tell us that you are acquiring 50 acres of land to build a kingdom, an Igbo kingdom, so that it will become one of a kind in the world that has never happened anywhere in this country, shows that we are loose. We are allowing everybody to take over everything. And you are going to build a kingdom that is going to determine who becomes president in Nigeria?
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Kingdom in Ghana determines
who becomes president in Nigeria. The ministers of state will all be coming and through that gate, and anybody who wants to acquire land or property who is a Nigerian will come there and acquire land and build as a Nigerian and live. And that's an Igbo kingdom. Clearly, they are becoming another tribe in Ghana. Clearly, they are now rubbing shoulders with the kings of wherever they are getting the land from. And clearly, we are going to have a big problem in the future. Have you bothered to ask the kind of crime rate, then find out the associates of those crimes? And you will realize that 90% of every crime that is committed in this country, if you check the statistics, 90% is foreigners. And
Well, I don't know about that.
10 is Ghanaians. Armed robbery,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken
Kidnapping.
over. Kidnapping,
Foreigners.
Nigerians have taken over.
Fraud.
Foreigners. Fraud, 419, killing
Yahoo,
of
Yahoo.
what do you call it, scams and everything.
Fraud boys.
Fraud boys, they've taken over, they've manipulated the system. They are now the hierarchy of our nation in terms of anything. Right now, they're even killing landlords. They come, they rent your house, one person shows his face.
Then 30 come and live there.
Then 30 come and leave.
That's true. I hear that quite a
And
lot.
when you joke, they kill you. Our ladies, they are killing them, using them for their so-called rituals. Very soon, if we allow such a kingdom to happen, you will be registering missing people in this country every day. Look, we are not against settlers. I am not against settlers. We have Yoruba settlers here. We are living happily with them. We have Hausa settlers. They are living happily with them. We have Zambarama settlers. They have even lived with us for a very long time, and they are now part of
There's Lagos town in Accra.
Yes.
And there's Lebanon House in Accra as well.
So the point is that, are we selling our sovereignty to the Nigerians? You know, Igbos, they are called Nyamuri.
That means?
Nyamuri Hausa, they are calling them Nyamuri. Even in Nigeria, they are not welcomed by the Hausas and the Yorubas.
Well, that was the point of Biafra in the late 60s.
Thank you. You remember the xenophobic attack in South Africa?
Yes.
Who started it? The Igbos.
It was targeted against the
It was
Igbos.
targeted against the Igbos, and it affected all the African descent. Because wherever they are,
But that's stigmatizing the Igbo tribe. That's not very
But
welcome by the
that's-
United Nations. United Nations doesn't like
that's
that.
the nature.
But you cannot stigmatize a
I am
tribe.
not stigmatizing the tribe. I'm stigmatizing their character. That is the way they are. That's their character. I'm defining their character to you. I've lived in Nigeria, don't forget. I schooled in Nigeria. Baruwa College, myself and Mama Yarga, we're all in Baruwa College.
Your father took you there?
Yes, we've lived there before. We know how they behave. You understand what I'm saying? And anybody who has lived with Nigerians will tell you that, Massa, be careful. And let me be
So what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened? I wrote to the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Lands Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to Ashantahini and all that. And funny enough, this king, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and MPP. You realize all
Well, there's some videos that they'll be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
Yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
But not, that can be his problem if they are not arrested.
There you see him over there.
Yeah, and look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country.
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
This is recent. This is his
not
kingdom.
recent. This 2025. This is before election. I think.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this and today? It's the same story.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
he got
change.
endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiedu
Sitting down there.
the chairman of the NDC.
Why?
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that. You're a minority party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man. If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration, you will see the number of people who come out to support this demonstration against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana. Look, you remember in the last parliament, 2 parliaments ago, when I went to parliament, the issue of the U.S. military base in Ghana.
Yes, yes.
And I fought against it. I said, I will not accept the U.S. military base in Ghana. What happened? It looks as if our leaders do not have foresight of defending our nation. They are more particular about what comes into their pocket than what they should defend.
So why did the police arrest him, and for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana, the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief. The Hausas, they have a chief. The Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asantehene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire tracts of land and build a kingdom.
Did he acquire the land?
That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voiced it out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells. That said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, NIB or national investigation, national security will just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition. So the investigation went through. And he was panting, sweating. He's not a king, he's not a what. But this is the palace you built. You're calling yourself a king. You're causing mayhem in this country. Your Nigerian boys are going around telling Ghanaians, threatening Ghanaians that if they kill one Ghanaian, Nigerian, they will kill 50 Ghanaians. Your Nigerian people are going around telling Ghanaians that one Ghanaian has come to Ghana and Ghana is on fire. Can you imagine? If I show you videos of this man, he said we are uncultured as citizens. I'm sure I've sent some of the videos to you. Insulting the integrity of the people who has given you land to stay. Can you do that in Nigeria?
Is he an Igbo royal in Nigeria?
No, he's not. He came here as an Igbo businessman selling cassettes.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Cassettes?
Cassettes.
And he made millions of CDs to buy land?
He did not make millions of CDs. He brought in a lot of prostitutes.
Prostitutes?
Ladies. You know the Nigerian ladies on the, cycle and all that?
I don't understand.
You don't know the syndicates of this Nigeria.
So he came selling cassettes, then he brought in...
That is, they started trafficking...
Night workers?
Night workers, and now they started bringing Igbo boys and parading himself as the king.
But how does that make him rich?
Because they pay dues to him.
Who pays dues to him?
All these Nigerian boys who have shops in Nigeria. In Ghana here. The Nigerian boys with shops in here. They pay dues to their king.
Is that a lot of money?
Of course, that's a lot of money for him. He's like their god in Ghana. So the fact is that any problem they go through, they come to him, and don't forget, they know how to do this business. He's been able to parade him among all the big men in Ghana, showing himself in every kind of, gathering, and dressing and walking as if and making himself look. Even he's met the former president, he's met the current president, he's met Asantehene, he's met a lot of people, he's gone to visit them. That is power he's using to get from his own people. They now trust and believe in him. You see, there's a law that says that it is not who you are, it's how you carry yourself, that's how people address you. The way you dress is the way they address you. If you make yourself look big, people will regard you as big. But if you turn yourself into a beggar, people will disregard it. He's turned himself a big man. You understand what I'm saying? He's made sure that people have seen him with videos talking to all the big men. So all the Nigerians, that is why he said that he was going to build a kingdom where any Nigerian who comes from Nigeria, he will pass through his gate. And then they will find land for him to build. And then they'll also give him time to move from wherever he is, a transit. His home, his kingdom is going to be a transit for Nigerians to be here. Igbos, not even Nigeria. He didn't talk about Nigeria. He spoke about Igbos. These are dangerous people, Paul. These people, if you know what they are doing out there.
So will there be a prosecution?
Yes, we will see. We are the youth wants to demonstrate on the 19th.
19th of July, that's next. 19th of July, Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday.
In Accra?
In Kumasi and Accra.
Oh, I see.
Yes, they are
against all of these things.
All of these things. You know, Paul, I'm very, very, very sad with the way our own people treat foreigners against our own citizens. It's sad that if I'm president today, a lot of things will change.
Yo, ebusuya mesa mo bibia kwa ba e da badwumadi ni so bi. Se mo amutie nsem a eye Hassan Ayarega okan. Yehia mpanimfo bi se e wo man Ghana mu. Mpanimfo a sebi obi ton oman konkron Ghana no. Obi ejimi, obi aba betena Ghana e ba bejimi a obetimi ate agina. And was say eye nyame adoma 19th omo ye oye kire e wo ye nkran enu Kumasi. Wo abenya akonya ni bia nkobi. Because here trauma sanko for meji eye oman mboso. Hassan Ayarega make statement be say sakwa we wo betena Ghana wono ofa kwan wo do bebere so no dinya ni sika o. According to Hassan Ayarega, ofa kwan wo do bebere so and sa Igbo for omo ye very evil. Mate say akwa we krono bo kidnapping. Eni ni pe kuma enko so e wo Ghana a ye bechi nkofo bia no na Igbo for ka ho na Igbo for ka ho no. What is say akwa we aba be make statement against the enko so neda. They say alleged ni dwumadi a wo dia ne say boys ni ko jimi boys ni ko din semfo a esan say owo link with a yem penifo ni ti no onya fa call na ofresi pa obonsi agya sa akwa enu ti na wa hyeda penifo sa abo ne pe kokwa ye nti ana ode ne ho twitwiri si opese wonya sampumi bi ni ade nti na sebi ode ne ho kɔbo Ghana penifo se one ne da Igbofo na no ni se Igbo ni bi ko din semfo a na wa frɛ yɛsɛ enu a ofrɛ Nigeria High Commissioner ambassador to Ghana ofrɛ no ansa na be ni kromode ma no won si bia link a wo ewo Ghana ha se ya che no na wonja ne nsanfo ne we Nigeria ni ba ne nkasa yi mu o sha ase no wo se de oba be ma eye Igbofo a wo Ghana etumpon won se wan kase wo ba be ma Nigeria fo a wo te Ghana etumpon wo se wo ba be ma Igbofo a wo te Ghana o ma tumpon na wo ba be chechire kingdom na kingdom ni mu ana o betimi o de be yi eye Nigeria president Igbo ni beba be do omoso. Etina he was speaking in favor of Igbofo. But ye che no se wonja ne nkwase asem ne de. Obese o yi cite all Nigerians against Ghana. Won si bia san nkofo omotie. Odin semfo de a we Nigeria ni. But o set agenda bi dia o set de ma Igbofo. Eno ye che no Nigeria ambassador to Ghana ana ofre no. Of friend says dear, baby, I send the corner dear, Miss Regis and Mobem. Etino, a Korea Babetina Ghana will be in maybe a warrior. It boys in Codins and Fua alleged. Nay, so a fat telephone or friend Peninforno near J. Jawom. No, so yan share, according to a Hassan Ayarega. The same power with Mambo 4 way, ye barber so. Try. Why, ya dear? They say a mat netwa da ho. It was agenda bi wo Jimmy bi anase Igbo ni bi free Ghana or free Nigeria ba betena Ghana na owo agenda bi a omo nyo madwene because first no mu feel say Ghana there is soft Ghana for dia wo ho enti na omo ba be fa ye weakness o Ghana for do omo yo Ghana for omo dia wo ho na nkomo ba be gira no so e dia ba be Jimmy ba sa bre ya tintesu kokko de agu omo so na eho omo nkwase ahene a ofre no Igbo king yet me a chin na tumuno. I don't think say Nigeria ni bi betima ba bejim o Ghana ha. Hwe, Ghanaians are not timid o. Ghanaians ye nye timid. Just say ye kasi ye mfiu. Nemu ye kasi ye be fiu dia masa obua. Intenu say what ye say Igbo jimi hene kin no ya china no kore. Nyankopon hira no onye okese. Piao.
Spices naima.
Hello.
Mama spices are ebe mama duane aye tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and no Remy spices or dinner Remy dependable.
Remy spices, Remy. yam papa. What the Remy spices here again? Emma Wadriani, you're fine. Kai say, Remy spices, dear, so who you swear. And first spices for Frobiafra. If we say Remy spices, dear, or dinner home. Flavors no so dear, baby. Chicken, goat, jollof, stew. Spices be our what you should do. Remy will be your and for Wadriani, dear, and to chacha.
Perfect.
Remy spices, a Madriani ye dekeke. Kai say, a diani beer the spices here. For Remy spices ye nina.
Remy spices, Remy.
FDA, a Jedian Cratwayatum.
Usia La Paz Beauty Holiday Home. Anaso masene a minister adwumadi wi ebremu. Ebusia se woye okontuni se wo Ghana ana se wo fira manone aba bedu eye oman konkono Ghana mu. Na wope baabi ada adwodwo ho a ebusuya mekanfo eye La Paz Beauty Holiday Home edi amaw. La Paz Beauty Holiday Home eye efikasie a edan miensa ewom a yesiesie mu kama na enoma ewom na ebusuya wobenya eye internet ewo ye efie nim, wobenya eye washing machine ewo ho, wobenya eye kitchen ewo ho, ebusuya yesa wo eye DSTV so ewo ho, ebusuya CCTV cameras etwa ho ahia a obambo ntino ubetimi ada ama ho atɔ esanse obambo ntino omusa de eye electric egu eye fence ne so a ebusuya obetimi ada ama ho adwo okɔ eye La Paz Beauty Holiday Home a ebusuya dumso de one ne tonkwanta apai light ni gina so 247 fasa number we ne buku na eno mundi eye ensawoso La Paz Beauty Holiday Home na ebusuya da na dwodwo ho